Awesome.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Against All Odds Sports Radio Show. I'm Javon Bates, the Legacy.
Tank, aka DJ TK.
Bruce B. Smooth Ballard.
All right. So today, like any other time, we'll give y'all a quick breakdown. Capital Wealth Property Group presents the Credit Connoisseur. This is kind of the old breakdown. Matter of fact, let me get it off here. So this is it right here. So you want to get the Credit Connoisseur Business Credit Wealth membership, make sure you go to owncapitalwealth.com. That's owncapitalwealth.com. You'll learn how to maximize your business credit to get things like, your cars that you want to get in your business name. You want to get those free hotel flights, dining, different things like that, free stock to invest. And then you can learn how to leverage your business credit. And we show you how to do that. So make sure you go to owncapitalwealth.com. Real quick, the comedy show was a success. And then also the movie was good as well. The movie, not premiere, but the movie showing of Dark Ether.
Cleveland premiere.
That's right.
Nice.
So everything went good with that. So make sure if you guys want to check out the movie or anything else, go to tegmedia.org. This is Against All Odds Sports Radio Show. I'm glad we back here. And real quick, it just was in my heart to know this is the holiday season and everybody just be careful out there and, stay blessed and stay safe as well. So we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to talk about, first things first, Ohio State football. So, a lot of things happened this past weekend to let Ohio State in the door. So they got us going against Georgia. And then they got Michigan going against TCU. So, real quick, how do you feel about the Ohio State-Georgia matchup? We'll go with Tank first.
All I cared about is getting in. I didn't really care who they played. As long as we have a chance to get our revenge against Michigan for the last 2 years, man. This year, they really should have won that game. It came down with like 3 minutes left in the game. We were right there. They were just beating themselves. Michigan, hats off to them. They did their thing. They beat us. But we're clearly the better team. We're more talented than them. We're better coached than they are. I can't wait to see Ohio State and Georgia for real. This is going to be a good game.
All right. So before we interact, I'm going to let Bruce give his thoughts.
I think Ohio State's lucky for getting in. They blew that opportunity with Michigan at home, but, Michigan was not going to be easy. And Georgia is not going to be any more easier. So the players will have to come ready to play. Stroud is going to have to come ready to make some plays with his feet because them Georgia linebackers and safeties and big D linemen, they ain't going to let Stroud sit in that pocket. And if he ain't ran before, he's going to have to do some running this game for sure.
He can do it. Well, he's done it. He's flashed it. He just never really had to do it.
Well, he's going to have to do it now.
Yeah.
And that run game, if it gets shut down, well, we're going to have to pass. But what we've seen is people can torch Georgia's secondary.
Mm-hmm.
But
and Jackson Smith.
Ohio State is going to have to play one of the best games of the year at this point in time, beat Georgia. And Day is going to have to come play and win. He can't come to punt. He can't come playing scared. He's going to have to come to play to win. Unfortunately, no, he is not the better coach between him and Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So, I don't know how he got 2 years of head coaching and Harbaugh.
We'll get into that in a minute. We just let everybody get their take.
So, Ohio State is behind on the coach, and this Georgia coach is another good coach. So, Day is the weak link of the coaching.
All right, so my take on it is, truthfully, I'm not enthused that we're playing against Georgia, and I'd rather for us to play against Michigan again. But us playing against Georgia, I don't think we're gonna win just because once again, and I kind of agree with you. Our coaching is not strong enough to beat a Georgia team. It's not strong enough to beat a Michigan team, and it's already been said 2 years in a row that I don't think he knows how to win this Michigan big game now. Well, Harbaugh is looking solid at the coaching position. But Georgia, I just think they're a better team than us. And I hope we win. Don't take that. I ain't taking that away from Ohio State. I'm an Ohio State fan. But I don't think we're going to win this game just because, like you said, our QB's too contained in that pocket too much. If he runs, possibly. And then, once again, our secondary is trash. I'm going to keep it real with you. Our secondary is horrible. It is terrible, man. So we can sit now, and now we can interact with each other. And if we agree on or disagree, this is the time where we talk about it. But do you agree, yes or no, that our secondary is trash?
I agree.
I agree. We've seen it all year.
Yeah, we only have really a couple nice pieces on defense, which over the years we've had just about every position. We've had like really solid players at. Steel Chambers, it's a nice one. Eichenberg, and then if you go down on the defensive line, you have Jack Sawyer and Hall. Those are all really nice pieces there, but the other guys are just getting torched a lot this year. And you see, like they're not just getting torched; it's like they're not where they're supposed to be. They're out of position, and it feels like you got people looking around like, hey, you're supposed to do kind of like what the Browns were doing in the first, those first 11 games before it kind of looks like their defense is picking it up a little bit more. But, yeah, that defense needs work.
I keep hearing Luke Fickell's name coming out of people's mouths. Is that a possibility of him coming?
He would be a head coach. I think he's going to go take a head coaching job.
That's what we talking about.
Oh, Ryan Day not going nowhere for.
They said the same thing about John Cooper.
Yeah, he is. If he don't,
They said the same thing about John Cooper.
He's gonna make a good showing against Georgia. And
John Cooper win 9 games and can't win the Michigan game year after year after year.
We're not going through no John Cooper.
Yeah, but
if you don't make a good showing with Georgia.
Like you were saying that Ryan Day has a problem with Michigan. Yeah, these last 2 years he did. But he's still 2-2 versus Michigan. He's been here for 4 years, and we've beaten them before. They should have beaten them this year
and last year.
And last year, but he's not a bad coach, man. He's still only lost. He's lost in 4 years. He's lost 2 games in the Big Ten, and that was against both this year and last year's Michigan games.
He's
45-5.
He's the NCAA Mike Brown. I'm sorry to break it to you.
You can't stay in Ohio and lose to Michigan.
He's the NCAA Mike Brown.
You don't stay coach in Ohio.
If you got a good team, of course you're not going to lose that many games. If somebody pass you the keys and say drive this, all you got to do is stay on the road. But he did other things to lose these games.
When you're the first coach to lose in 20 years in Ohio,
Luke Fickell
it ain't gonna work. 12 years. Okay, he was interim.
Yeah, he was.
How you gonna compare interim? Come on,
that's not the same.
He was interim.
He was the coach.
He's interim.
He was an interim coach.
He was interim. He didn't have a head coach.
He was still
you can't be a head coach to lose to Michigan.
He inherited somebody else's past.
You're gonna see, just like you'll see. It ain't gonna fly.
I just think, in my opinion, Harbaugh definitely is the better coach between the two because he was able to go and finish off the game. And Day got too conservative.
2 years in a row.
He got too conservative.
Yeah, I hated that when he didn't. He just settled for a field goal with that offense that we had.
Ain't no field goal. This is the last game.
That's what I just said. I hated that.
No, I'm saying
he went for a field goal.
We get what you're saying.
No,
like you're saying.
I hated that he went for a field goal and settled and didn't go for the victory. Or, go for the touchdown, rather, because we would have still needed to get another touchdown after that.
He's too conservative when you going against
No, it's weird because I don't think he is. He always does that. He doesn't go for field goals. That was honestly out of character for him because we normally go for it on fourth down when we're in that red zone.
that's called being scared.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Scared. That was just out of character.
No, it's called being scared.
No, he's not scared.
It is. He's scared because if he wasn't scared, he would have went for it.
Nah,
Yes or no,
scared.
Bruce?
Of course, he was scared. But we're not saying we're not. I don't agree and say that he's a passive coach. I'm just saying that he's inexperienced. He doesn't understand the magnitude of this rivalry. If he did, he would be recruiting more Midwestern players. Now, so this is the good thing we got. Since this playoff is going to be in warm weather, all these warm weather players now they should be more comfortable.
Yeah.
And they should be ready to play. You can't use the cold and as that excuse. You playing in warm weather on the same turf as the Georgia
Where
Boys.
is it? It's in the dome, isn't it?
I think it's Atlanta Dome, yeah. So, but still warm weather and you're inside. Yeah, you're not going to be playing in the cold elements. So you should be able to play your game. But
ain't no excuse for no
ain't
cold
no
weather. Come on,
no.
Come on, cold weather. When we use that excuse? Who said that they couldn't play because it was cold weather? We should be cool with that. That's what you playing in Ohio. That's what it is. It's cold weather. So, what do you think about Stroud?
I think
he might need another year.
I think Stroud. I agree. I think he needs another year, but I don't think he's going to stay.
He's not going to stay.
He's not going to stay.
He's going to look at what happened with Cardale Jones, and
how he went out. Cordell doing
he came because he came back. No, I said he's going to look at what happened to Cardale Jones.
Why?
Cardale Jones, when he won the national championship, had the opportunity to leave and go to the NFL. And he stayed, and it kind of messed him up a little bit.
Cardale Jones wasn't no starting quarterback until the injury. Stroud is a starting quarterback, and this is what his second year.
Cardale Jones, actually, for real, when you look at his his whole makeup, he won with the right players around him, but he can't win without the right players. Like, he can't turn players into superstars.
Well, look, Cordell Jones was brought to go to Ohio State to be a backup. That's why Cordell.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. All that talent there. Cordell Jones.
As big as he was.
Cordell Jones himself had said he had no idea that he was going to be a starter there. That's why they were like, Cordell doesn't even come to.
He was only a sophomore.
Cordell didn't even come to practice and pay attention.
When he third string?
He was third string.
No, he was redshirted the year he came.
He was still third string. It was because of the injuries that he stepped in.
Yeah, it was because of injuries.
Cordell Jones.
If you have a guy that's on your team,
he wasn't no 5-star quarterback coming out of Glenville.
If you have a guy that's a red shirt, then yeah, you're gonna. He have an injury.
I don't even think Cordell was
You're gonna use him. You're gonna use him.
He was a 3-star maybe.
Yeah, he was 3-star maybe.
No, he was a 4-star.
He wasn't no 4-star coming out of Glenville.
Nah.
Yeah, he was. Just look it up, dude. You don't have to.
We
prove
were there. We were there. We see Cordell Stewart not a 4-star quarterback coming out of Glenville.
All right.
4-star quarterback.
No, 4-star.
Maybe a 3-star.
Maybe 3.
I give him a 3.
Not no 4. He had so much talent in Glenville.
If he was a 4-star quarterback, he wouldn't be playing behind him.
No, he wouldn't be. He would have thought he was going strrait to Ohio State.
He would have went straight to somewhere else.
Probably somewhere else. Yeah.
You had Braxton Miller in front of him. You had
was Braxton Miller a 5-star?
I don't think so. Because Braxton Miller wasn't a great passer. He was mostly running.
What's the other one that was in? He's
You had
JT
Barrett and you had
Guyton.
Guyton.
Right.
Yeah, Guyton.
No, Guyton was with Troy Smith, I think. Was here with Troy Smith.
He came out. Troy was gone. Then Guyton was there after.
He was like, he was there for a year. I think.
So Cordell was all under them.
You just think, once upon a time, we had Joe.
That's right. Yeah, Burrow.
We had Joe.
Joe Burrow, yeah. And then Quinn Ewers decided to leave.
Yeah,
He thought he was a better than he was, and him in Texas is not looking too good this year.
So that's the way it is then, I guess. So, all right, so your prediction for Georgia, Ohio State, who you think gonna win? And we ain't even gonna take a score, just who you think gonna win.
Ohio State. It's gonna be a close game.
That's Georgia.
I think it's gonna be
Ohio
a
State,
close game.
Georgia. I'm gonna go with Georgia too.
Nah,
Just cause the simple fact, the DBs are just trash, man. They just gonna throw on us. They gonna run on us. This is gonna.
Look, if you couldn't, you let Maryland do that to you, and with Tungalova's brother and those Maryland receivers. The cats that go to Maryland, they're 3-star and 2 stars.
They are.
This is 5-star, and this is NFL
5-star speed.
5-star NFL speed. You talking about your defensive tackles are 300 to 320, and then your linebackers are 260 to 250, and then you got 230 linebackers that run like running backs. You're playing an NFL team.
I hope we win, but I don't think we're gonna win.
Not this Ohio State team. Last year's Ohio State team, I think could have won, but this Ohio State team, no.
Your best receiver not playing?
He might. They say he might be.
No, he said he's not.
Your best
He said he's
receiver
not.
not
He said he's
playing.
sitting out because he's going pro.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Nah, I think they did say he might play.
No, he changed his mind.
He said he's not playing.
That's right. Tango's still on that. But and then your linebackers, you don't have these linebackers you have like Chase and all them other ones. These linebackers are good. They're good college linebackers, but they're not big time pro linebackers.
He said he's gonna play. He's declaring for the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean the NFL draft.
That shows you how
Won't
much.
play in the
That
college
shows you how
football
confident he is in that game himself.
Why be embarrassed? I guess. I don't know. All right, let's move
You
on.
don't want to be lit up by them Georgia cornerbacks and safeties.
Cavs lose to the New York Knicks 92-81. What happened?
I did not even watch
No,
this.
no
game.
Allen, no Allen, and
I had no idea they even played yesterday.
And
I
they
thought
just-
they were
and-
supposed
and
to
they
play
didn't come to
They
tonight.
play.
didn't play yesterday.
No, I'm just saying I didn't know they had a game
Allen
yesterday.
and
I
they
thought
didn't
they
come
were
to play.
playing tonight.
Allen and they
I
didn't
don't
come
think
to play.
knew they had a game yesterday either.
I can't believe they lost.
They had problems with New York the last time they played it, but they pulled it out.
It was a low scoring game.
But this is the
Very,
lowest
yeah,
score of the
see,
year, wasn't
92,
it?
Yeah, it was.
What's output of the year?
It was like
Yeah.
what? It's a lot of games, and let's be real.
A lot of games.
The new
Yeah.
NBA, these guys complain about games. They
Mhm.
tired, this, that. They get
Yeah.
bored.
They get the rest, the special rest.
They get bored now.
Load,
Yeah.
what do they call it? Load management?
Yeah, but they get bored now.
You tell us it's a
They
board
don't
because they
play
rather
until
pull up and just shoot threes
They
and run
normally
plays.
don't start
and go
playing
inside and
until
take the
it's,
two.
until it's playoff time. Like after the All-Star break, that's when everybody starts,
True.
playing harder.
That's traditionally.
Yeah.
But traditionally, we supposed to play all year round. That's
That's
what we pay, and that's what we pay, and that's what we pay
them.
them for to
Yeah.
play every
Yeah.
game. You know.
But I think LeBron kind of set that
No, that was
tone where
Popovich.
That was San Antonio. With
Remember?
with
No,
David
I'm saying-
Robinson and
well
Tim
that
Duncan,
rest. But I'm saying LeBron set that tone to where we don't really need to win our division or we just as long as we get in the playoffs.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
That's
He
the
did say
attitude.
that.
LeBron
He
said
did,
that.
yeah.
We don't need to win
Just
anything.
give me to the
do it.
playoffs. And I'll do
Give me the
everything.
play in now.
Yep, we're playing now. Yeah, we just need to get to the play. Yeah.
We ain't playing for a title.
No.
We just playing for the real deal.
Yeah. Before then, they would play to break records and to break the all-time winning record.
Yeah, now that don't even
That
matter.
don't even matter. We just
I mean,
get
in
the
with 40 wins, okay?
55 wins, cool. Just get winning 55 wins.
Speaking of LeBron, Cavs versus Lakers, and Anthony Davis.
He is
He's
looking
been
like
wrecking.
Joel Embiid.
He's been wrecking the last 3 games.
Oh, you got warmed up. Huh?
55 points and what was
49.
that? No, yesterday he had 55
I was
points.
talking about the day before.
Oh yeah, 49 before
So
that.
they got some of their players, Shoemaker and all that.
Schroeder, yeah.
Schroeder.
Shoemaker.
Schroeder.
Schroeder and some of the younger players are taking.
Did
the
they
step.
really let go of Matt Ryan?
Who let go, Matt Ryan?
The guy that he was having kind of a who was that guy?
Indianapolis?
Jeremy Lin. No, the Lakers.
Oh.
Matty Ice. He was like shooting like 16 points, 20 some points. He was going on like a little Jeremy Lin type run for a little bit while
When you said
LeBron
Matt
was
Ryan, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, they were calling him Matty Ice too.
That's funny.
Who was that?
He was a point guard for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they released him.
Yeah, and then we're missing the point guard. We need Rubio to come in and give us some direction. So it's just not helter skelter.
Yeah.
I would like to see I can never say his name. Diatke, I've been calling him that, but I know it's wrong. But I think he should play more. That was the dude that was in summer league tearing it up. And when he played a couple games so far this year,
French,
and
kid from France.
and he looked really good those couple of games, but I haven't really seen him. And now that Dean Wade's out for the next 4 to 6 games, they might bring him up again. Yeah,
Can't charge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him and Isaiah Mobley.
It's gonna be interesting.
Evan Mobley's brother.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with the Cavs. And I think the key thing is let these injuries happen now.
Yeah, get them out the way early.
So February come, March come, April, we want to be fully healthy.
Yeah.
We don't want to just go in like we did last year. We missed the playoffs technically because of injuries. Allen can't. He tried to play, but he wasn't even healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gave it a shot, which is cool, but he wasn't even healthy.
Yeah, that broken finger got to him.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah, he couldn't rebound the same.
Yep.
Didn't have the same shot.
And he was protecting it too. So when
Yeah.
you're protecting it, you're like not playing to your full potential.
Well, we might have to limit his time like we do Logaskis.
Yeah.
Keep him healthy, on the games that we should win.
Mm-hmm.
And,
He's got a back issue right now, doesn't he?
Man, it seems like it's always something with our guys.
Basketball.
But they take turns. You injured, I'm injured tomorrow. You injured next week.
Yeah, well, we get Rubio back soon, so hopefully that'll spark something.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. We get Rubio back. That's what we
still,
need.
We're still in good hands. I mean, we just got to come up with another win streak again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep like a 4-game win streak, lose one here and there.
Yeah,
all.
Something small like that.
Yeah,
Not like 5-6 games
Nah,
lost in a row.
Can't lose no more than 2 in a row.
And
They
just, I
don't
mean,
want to do that.
the Knicks ain't on a pushover, but
No, they not. But we know we could have won that game. Just be for real.
Knicks are a playoff team.
Play in, maybe.
So, we'll give this one. We get them back in Cleveland.
Yeah.
We got a couple more games.
This is a long season, man.
Yep.
Long.
We still got a
We
long
only
way to
played,
go.
20-something
We
games?
ain't even to the All-Star break yet.
Yep.
Man, not even close to the All-Star break.
No, so it's a long season. That's still football. Everybody in the football. So years ago, you wouldn't even be watching these games. They wouldn't even be on.
Exactly. But everything that changed. Technology, everything that changed in the game. So
microscope is on.
So real quick, so do you think the Cavs will beat the Lakers tomorrow?
Nope.
Not being down so many players like we are right now. I would have loved to see them at full strength and us at full strength.
Well, we caught the Lakers in LA
bad
on losing streak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they're hot.
Now they rolling.
Yes, they are.
They rolling now.
And LeBron is being LeBron.
LeBron got his swag now,
And Westbrook's starting to feel it again too, coming off the bench.
yeah. And without Allen, we don't have that center to match up with.
Yeah, and I guarantee you they got this game circled.
For you, especially after we smashed them in
Yeah.
we smashed them in LA.
Yeah, so they got this game circled, and they gonna do something to us, but as long as we fight back, that's all that matters.
We'll fight back.
Yeah,
Especially with
I don't know.
LeBron. And he likes to get up for games here, man. He always does.
that's all right. We gotta get up too. So whoever playing, just play your best.
I mean, they chilled yesterday, so maybe they'll be up for this one too.
Maybe they was thinking ahead. Like,
Yeah.
we ain't playing this game. Let's get ready for that Lakers game. We'll let them get this one.
Yeah.
We'll let the New
The
York
rest
Knicks
is
get
tonight.
this
We're gonna get LeBron because he think he's gonna come in and take this from us.
snatch a win.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the meat and potatoes. Here we go. Browns versus Texans recap. But before we get into that, your boy, Tank, your boy, man.
Your show, your bike show.
Baker. See, he got released today, man.
Yeah, most people. I figured everybody's gonna talk about that. He asked for his release after he saw what happened up there with Mr. Jimmy Garoppolo. Now he's just gonna go.
Say.
He's just gonna go where he wanted to go originally in Browns
That's-
just couldn't make that move.
So
for
you
him.
sure that the Carolina?
Ain't nobody sure.
You sure that Carolina just didn't want to get rid of him
Nobody
anyway?
knows. Nobody
Well,
knows.
they probably did. Oh well to them. Mhm.
We don't even know he's gonna go
No.
to San Francisco.
Yeah, he's going.
I don't know who this Brock Purdy is. Where'd he come from?
He's out of college. I
I
think
think
this
he
is his
was
rookie
flipping
year.
burgers at Riley's or
No, they
something.
said he was the last one in the draft.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that.
he
I'm
was,
like, what
that's
school
what I'm
did he
saying.
come
He's a
from, though?
rookie. Mhm.
Brian Stratton.
Don't know.
ITT Tech. I don't know where this guy came from.
Southern Mississippi.
Southern Compton,
Brock
California
Purdy.
University or something. But I don't know where he came from. But you know what? Shanahan, I believe, is gonna stick with this guy. Even if he do go
Brock
get
Purdy?
Baker, Baker not gonna step in because he don't know the playbook just yet.
I don't. That people.
He was recruiting him hard before that draft, so Shanahan apparently still likes him, still wants him to be on the team. So
Why?
you never know. We'll find out.
Why do
Well,
I think Shanahan still?
I
like
doubt that he want him on the team because if he wanted him, he would have had him on there. But as a third string backup, probably so. But we'll see how the Bake Show end up. We'll see where he end up at. Maybe.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Oh, is he from
eventually.
Iowa? Is he from Iowa State?
Iowa State.
Purdy?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Iowa
was for
State.
Iowa.
Okay, all right. Iowa State. All right. They still didn't win nothing.
No.
Iowa State.
I mean, they had winning.
It's just
They got a winning percentage, but he wasn't.
really sucks about Jimmy Garoppolo, man. And these last 5 years, every year he's getting. It seems like he's getting hurt.
Michigan. He didn't play big time Division I, so he didn't get hit by big time Division I players. So it's not should be a surprise because look, Carson Wentz the same way, and he couldn't handle it.
Carson
Division
Wentz
I.
is garbage, though.
Carson Wentz wasn't no garbage.
Well, let's be real with it. He wasn't garbage when he was in Philly.
I'm talking about in the NFL.
Nah, he was almost he was MVP candidate, and he ended up
His
getting
rookie
injured.
year, but after that, he ain't
No,
doing
I was going to the Super Bowl. He got injured, and Foles took over and won. So how could he be garbage?
Yeah, the point is not he was garbage. The point is that he came out of Double-A, and he wasn't being hit in Double-A like he would have been hit in Triple-A. So he didn't get hit till he got the
but
pros.
he is kind of big though compared to Jimmy Garoppolo.
But he started out in Triple-A, and he didn't cut it, so he went down to Double-A. So that shows you how much how tough he was, but he still
coming
brought
to
it
the
in.
NFL game.
Yeah, that's a whole
about brick houses.
Well,
even Lance from Double-A.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, he couldn't even handle being hit here.
Yeah.
well, do we blame this on Shanahan for being too aggressive with these quarterbacks, knowing that they only could do but so much? Because look at both of the injuries. Both of them was kind of like drastic. So you putting your quarterback, you got, for example, you got McCaffrey back there. Run the ball. Quit trying to be pretty. Play action. Throw the ball. That's it. He tried to do too much yesterday because he thought it was going to be a showgun.
When he ran he wasn't there, but when San Francisco ran the ball with Garoppolo, they got to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And they protected him.
But he didn't throw as many as
No,
he's trying to throw now.
No, he didn't. They had 3 running backs then.
Yeah,
they
Mostert and
Elijah Woods.
Campbell?
Tevin Coleman.
Coleman. I said Campbell, that's the singer. Yeah, Coleman.
They came from Chicago, Indiana.
So he had 3 backs, and they were just running the ball.
Breida.
Yeah.
And Burrito.
Yeah,
they ran the ball.
It was stacked with back.
Yeah.
And you forgot the receiver.
Yeah, well, he had the receivers there.
He was running the ball too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he had about 4 or 5 running backs.
That's right. And
that's why I was shocked that they got rid of Jeff Wilson. I know McCaffrey is such a big player for them, but Wilson could have been a nice
Wilson
compliment.
came back though.
He was.
Eli came back.
That's right. Eli Mitchell came back. I was about to say
Eli Mitchell came back. So therefore,
but what you would think he would take a page out of how they protected Tom Brady by making sure Brady had a bunch of running backs. And he didn't have to throw all the time, especially when he didn't have his stable receivers.
And these guys, let's be real, these guys are not true runners. They just pocket passers, or they could roll out and throw the ball here and there. So he was just trying to make, since he had these weapons, you know what I'm saying? I got IU.
Yeah.
I got
Debo
Samuel. I got McCarr. Yeah. This is go out here and throw everything at Miami.
This is the problem with these pocket passes in the NFL that they said, oh, the only way to make it in the NFL is be a pocket passer. These guys are too fast, too big, and you can't sit in the pocket no more.
Yep, your defensive ends and linebackers.
Well, you can sit in the pocket, but you better be releasing that ball.
You better be releasing that ball within
your first read,
2.5 seconds.
Your first read.
No more 5 step.
You better have a 4-second read. Yeah, you didn't get no 5-step drop.
You got to do a 3-step, almost 2-step drop.
If you holding that ball after 3, you about to get pounded.
And you better make that first progression. And you better throw it exactly where it's supposed to be.
You ain't there, hit that check down and get rid of it because you about to get pounded. Yeah.
Because when you watch, let's be real, when you watch Patrick Mahomes, he's scrambling back there. He's beyond the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. He's making up plays at that point.
Josh Allen scrambling. all these new winning quarterbacks are scrambling.
Exactly. He's doing his own progression.
Yeah.
He's getting tackled, throwing the ball, even bouncing off of people.
Even the college ranks now. All these winning quarterbacks can run.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Bryce Young, he can run. You look at
Justin Fields from when he was at Ohio State.
He
Duggan and TCU, he can run. You look at Michigan, McCarthy, he can run. Only one ain't running is Stroud.
True that. But let's get back to the subject. Browns versus Texans. So we watched Watson. So here real quick, just a question. Watson, what was your take on Watson? We'll start with Bruce.
I said the Browns only scored about 28 points, even though the offense didn't score. And then I said Watson won't look that bad. He threw for over 50%. So to me, that's where you want to be, 50%. Now, even though people didn't like him throwing the ball low,
in the ground.
But look, when Baker Mayfield threw all his interceptions,
they were high.
You ain't gonna throw interceptions low.
Yeah.
Because the only one to get him is the receiver. So that shows his intelligence and showing that he has accuracy. I ain't gonna overthrow it, but I ain't gonna get it to him quite yet. So he did the one time he tried to push it, he did get that interception. But if he continued to do like he was doing,
because he was anticipating for the safety to move, he never did. He faked him and came back.
Yeah.
So that's just
learning. So I mean, to me, he played about what I think we should expect him to do. But I thought they might protect him a little more because Chubb only ran the ball 17 times, and I think Hunt only had like 7, 8.
Hunt had a really good game.
8 carries. So Hunt had 56 yards. Chubb had about 80, and only 17 carries. So they would have saved Deshaun a little more if they gave Chubb 7 more carries and they gave Hunt some more carries.
Yeah.
And I expected to see some screens, some slants, some little short patterns. West Coast offense that would have helped them. But now let's remember now. So if Bell didn't trip and fall, that's probably 10. That's 10, 15 yards onto his game. And then what's his name? Cooper dropped the pass. So he might have been at 200 yards. I expect him to be at 225. So.
And then Schwartz dropped the
ball. Schwartz dropped the ball.
The reason,
what's your take on Watson? What was your take on him?
Last week I said, well, not even just last week. When they announced that suspension, I figured he was going to look rusty, and he did.
You got that.
2 years is a very long time to come back to playing football again. Yeah, once you have football in your mind, you've played it your whole life. It's like riding a bicycle, but things are different over the course of 1 year, let alone 2 years. And when we saw him in preseason, he looked just like he did yesterday. But what you were saying about the plays and stuff, I think they're going to roll some more of the playbook out next week against Cincinnati.
How can you if he looked that bad? I don't think he will.
Yeah, he did look bad, but
I think this is my take on Watson. This is the honest take. So I'm gonna say Watson. Sometimes it's the coach. And I ain't putting the blame on Stefanski. But you gotta remember Stefanski is calling these plays. So if you want your quarterback to gain confidence and gain rhythm, you have to give him, like you were saying before, you have to give Chubb the ball. You got to give Hunt the ball. Then you build from there and start throwing more plays in for Watson. So he's throwing slants. He's throwing the play action pass to whoever. You know what I'm saying? You got to build this guy's confidence. I think Stefanski was like, let me see what did this work. Call it. I'm gonna call this play. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? I think he was just calling
it out.
Yeah, random plays that didn't build your quarterback no consistency.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say he didn't look rusty. I just think it was the fact that you didn't help him get the chemistry and you didn't get him to know consistency with the plays that can help him get that. Just a little, like you said, some screens, some quick slants, things like that.
Drags, 3-yard drags and things. Yeah.
Just build the confidence, build the
confidence.
Consistency, and then he'll start feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get the rhythm. Yeah. You out there like it was Z55 right, Z twist, and you like okay.
Then, I mean, you know, there's a lot of emotion that was going on because, like you said, he ain't played in 2 years. Then he's in his homes, his first stadium he played in. Yeah. He's got the jitters. He's got family members there. Then you got people there that are saying, you know, accusing him for being a sexual predator and things like that. And they're still saying, oh, he shouldn't claim his innocence and all that. So there's still a lot of emotional stuff going on. And he's still a young guy. Still human too at that. Yeah. So there's a lot of emotion taking place.
What you were saying is dating back to when Baker was here. Stefanski, it does seem like he's not letting them run their offense. Like the quarterback's supposed to run the offense, look check downs and call offs and all that good stuff, like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady did in doing the huddle. You noticed that yesterday. It didn't look like he was doing a lot of that. Like Stefanski said, no, just do this, and that's what I want you to do. Let him do that because when he was with Houston, he was doing that and.
You didn't see him talking to him when he saw like a blitz and
you don't see him pointing around.
He did do that yesterday.
He did that a little bit because Chubb walked up to him and said, "You changed the play." But I agree with Bruce saying normally you hit them with you do what's been working. You run. You use the running game. I'm not saying take away from Deshaun throws. Mm-hmm. You use the running game to build his confidence. Yep. That way you can play action out of there and start hitting like the short, like you said, the screens, the short passes. Yeah. Then you go down the field once you start getting comfortable. I just think he was not comfortable with the consistency.
Well, I think he realized that as the game got later because then he just, as he kept seeing like Deshaun throwing a low, he just backed out of it. And
then his teammates didn't help by fumbling.
No, the teammates did not help either.
That didn't help out either because he was gaining confidence.
Cooper dropping wide open passes is very unusual.
And he was gaining confidence at one point. He didn't feel back off. You seen it happen. Okay.
Bell slipped. Yeah, you know. I mean,
it's like, oh, come on. You fumbled the ball. Come on.
Schwartz finally makes the catch, and then he doesn't protect it.
It's gone onto the ground, and it bounced up off the ground. Like, protect the ball a little more.
Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
The good thing it was against the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, the Texans, a bad team.
And that's why I said, I think Stefanski said we could beat these guys with our eyes closed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think we needed to be worried about too much.
I just want to see, it's going to take time. And a lot of people said it's going to take more than 6 games to get him ready. He's going to have to go through a full off season, a full training camp, to get himself back in the rhythm and to gel with his team. So these next 5 games we're gonna see him progress more because he has it. We've seen that. It's just gonna take a little bit more time.
So what do you rank the offense this past week?
The line looked a little weak.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the grade that you give? The offense total.
The offense, I give an F.
I was gonna say a D just to be polite.
I give an F.
Yeah, I'd say F.
They did not score. What deflated them was the one chance they were getting ready. They should have scored and just shot through that interception.
But sometimes, like we said again, let me bring on my playbook. And it's like, wow, why don't you just run the ball there?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we didn't run the ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Why don't we just run the ball?
Everybody was so excited about Deshaun. And I love that we got Deshaun, but let's stick to the game plan.
Just stick to what wins.
Exactly. We'll do that next year.
Yeah.
I'm saying, be real. We can do it at frazzle dazzle.
Like we said, start the game off, run. And then when we get a build a lead, now we can throw.
Yeah, now you can pull out that playbook and start throwing stuff in there. Like, okay, we got a 20-point lead. Let's start doing stupid stuff now.
Yeah, you can run that play action because now they got to stop the run and they step up. Now
Yeah, because if you really go back and look at it, we should have won it. We should have at least put up 45 on them, 46.
Easily. After these turnovers and stuff, but
yeah,
But this game against Cincinnati,
it's a little worrisome now.
Well, I mean,
we'll get to that in a minute. Hold on, let's get to the special teams. What do you rank the special teams?
Oh man, we gotta give him an A.
Man, first time I seen them play this well ever.
Since 2015 with Travis Benjamin, man. Like,
wow,
where did this come from?
That was Peoples Jones, man.
Yeah,
Peoples Jones.
As soon as he beat the first guy, I was like, yeah, he's gone.
He almost failed. He got his balance.
Like, keep it balance.
He almost failed. He got that balance.
He's gone now.
Yeah, it's over with.
See, me personally, I don't like using our starting receivers back there.
But that's what he was doing before, though. Remember,
Yeah,
in
he
Michigan, he was
It's pass protecting
That's
players.
what he was doing.
You don't win, the season's done. You ain't protecting them for it.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have Jakeem Grant back.
Oh well, you know
by the end of the season, I think.
I might have to recant that. I might have to recant that and give him a B.
I mean, he might as well be out the rest of the year.
Give him a B because Ford, his kickoffs, man, they were only to the 15-yard.
But normally he do good though.
He does good.
Normally he does good.
He actually ended up. He went out with a concussion too.
Yeah, he did. He couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Those kicks, man.
It was this week was kind of bad.
He didn't do a good job for Ford on them kicks.
That's all right though. But overall, I'll give him an A minus.
He's good. He's good. A minus.
All right. So
B plus.
what you rank the defense?
I got an A plus for them right
Oh
now.
man, I give him an A. I ain't give no A plus.
The defense?
Give him an A.
I agree with you. Only reason what is up? Do we got anybody in the middle of the defense? I mean, they just run up the gut and they gone.
He had 70. He had 70-something.
76.
Up the gut though.
Yeah.
What? I mean, we got no linebackers, no defensive tackles, nothing.
And now
there.
our other linebackers out.
Say Taki.
Taki's done for the season.
Yeah, Taki's our biggest linebacker.
Yes, and he was starting to catch fire, man.
So we lose all these linebackers. We lost
Walker,
Jacob. Phillips. We lost Phillips.
Well, you know,
Deion Jones. I don't know what's going on with that guy.
Step up.
Now we got J.O.K.
J.O.K. I'm hoping that
defense tackles is just going to
he can make it through the season.
And he's injury prone too.
Yeah.
From what it looks like, from the history.
All
All
right.
right.
Every other week it seems like he's out with a little minor injury here.
Well, I mean, like he ain't even 230.
Yeah. And Newsome, man, I'm not saying anything bad, but dude almost had his first interception.
Oh, he got that pick on the cross.
He was wide open too.
Boom. But that's why he a DB.
Because he can't catch.
Most of them can't
Yeah,
catch.
wide receiver.
Yeah.
Be doing duo like Deion did.
Man, there's only one prime. There's
Yeah.
only one prime.
Yeah.
There's only one prime. Hey, you heard what Prime Time said? They asked him about Tyreek Hill. They said, do you think you could check Tyreek Hill? He said, prime.
Yeah,
He said prime.
That's all he
prime.
needs.
That's all he said. He said prime.
That's all he needs to say.
He said prime. That's all he said. You think prime? Do you think prime? Come on, man. Deion and get. Come on. Really?
Where did he go? Colorado or something?
Who?
Yeah.
He's coaching for
Yeah,
Colorado.
Colorado.
That's Cordell Stewart's old college.
Yeah, everybody thought he was going to be there at Jackson forever.
No.
Nah.
He's good. He's a
Nobody.
college
Come on.
coach. He's going to move
Nobody
on.
thought he was
People.
going to be there.
He's going to move on.
Deion, you knew Deion was going to be there at Jackson State.
Oh,
You got to put your feet in somewhere to start off with.
There's rumors that in 2 years he's going to be at Auburn.
Who
In
knows?
the SEC. You don't know. You never know.
It's going to take him a little bit to build
Yeah, it
Colorado.
will.
Yeah, it's gonna take at least 4 or 5 years.
I'm
maybe.
sure some Jackson.
Build where Deion wants.
I'm sure some guys from Jackson gonna want to transfer over.
Most
there, 'cause
definitely.
Apparently, he's a really good
He
coach.
already said he bringing 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So he told him
that portal's gonna be
he
busy.
told him he said He said, I'm bringing 10 dogs with me, and I got my quarterback too.
Yeah.
He said, so some of y'all need to hit the portal.
Yep. Hit that portal fast.
He said, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna be here when I get back.
All right, so let's get to the main course.
Mm.
Browns versus Bengals.
Mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this one, the prediction.
Mm.
Since I let y'all start off all the time, I'm gonna go ahead and start it off for y'all and give my prediction first. So it's interesting, you know. The Browns have been winning this between, what is it, 5 in a row?
6.
Okay, 6 in a row against Joe Burrow, right? Against Joe Burrow.
And it's in Cincy, right?
Yes. And Joe Burrow, what they won, 8 out of the last 10?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, so they won 8 of the last 10 games. And they just went against juggernaut Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs offense.
And they beat them.
Yeah, they beat them. And Patrick Mahomes can't beat them either. This is crazy.
It's funny. Kansas City can't beat Cincinnati, but Cincinnati can't beat Cleveland.
Right. But Kansas City could beat you.
Kansas City beats us a lot.
Crushes. So my prediction, and I can't trust Stefanski, but I'm gonna go with what I want to say. So Browns, I think it's gonna be 27 Browns, 27-23. That's my prediction. Browns win.
Question: what was the score from the Kansas City Cincinnati game yesterday?
Like 20,
27-20,
24 or something like that.
27-23, I think.
Yeah. Wasn't a lot of points. It looked like it was going to be a shootout.
And did
something like that.
Jamar Chase play?
20.
Yeah, Chase played.
Yeah, Chase came back and played.
Boy was horrible.
But what's the name come back? Mixon comes back.
Mixon will be back?
He'll be back.
Oh, man, that's going to be tough.
Sticking with that now?
Man, that's going to be...
P. Ryan ran for 106 against Kansas City. And now you're going to have P. Ryan and Mixon? So what you
We
think?
got no middle.
Their defense is like ours.
What you thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, I didn't know Mixon was coming back, but it wasn't going to change my mind on my thought.
You know what? I still think I'm going to change the score. I'm going to say 26-20. I'm think we're going to win by 1 point.
Mm.
York going to kick the winning field goal to win the game.
Let's go York.
Mm.
York.
It's going to bounce off the upright and pop in, though. It ain't gonna be no easy field goal. But since we won 6 in a row, it's hard to go.
It's hard to keep that going.
It's hard to go against that. But Joe Burrow, 8 out of 10 right now. 8 out of 10. And he on fire right now.
Was their last loss against us?
I think so.
It was.
Wow.
Now that you said it was.
Yeah.
And they never lost since then.
They have not, even without Jamar.
And they had a tough schedule. So. Oh. Hold on. So who we got a linebacker?
JOK.
That's it, right?
Deion Jones.
That's it then.
That's it.
JOK, basically.
They're probably going to have to do some work and get a new one probably tomorrow or Wednesday. But even then, that's bringing someone new to learn our defense.
Yeah, you won't be ready to be
you can't just throw them out there. Squad. Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's not looking good.
No.
It's not looking promising for the Browns, for real.
This
is a must-win game, and you know what? I think I need to change my prediction. For real, just looking at we got no linebacker, we got no defensive. The defensive tackles are trash. Yeah, they get.
Winfrey played a decent game
against the pass.
Well,
we talking about the run.
I'm just trying to help you with your prediction here.
Then I'll stick it there. This is 27-26. Go ahead, Bruce. What's your prediction?
Man, if Cincy had lost to Kansas City, I would say okay. They were in the funk.
Get blown.
But because they beat Kansas City,
that's swagger coming.
Everybody's talking about how they ain't beat Cleveland, they ain't beat Cleveland.
And that's in their head.
It's gonna be in their head. That's Joe Burrow's head.
And right now they know our linebackers are weak.
So they're gonna take that.
Stop the run. And now they got Mixon coming back. I mean, P-Ryan would have been a load in itself.
But now you got both of them.
Now you got both of them, man. We ain't gonna get no break.
That's crazy.
And then you gotta cover this receiving core
And then we don't know how Stefanski's gonna call this week.
with the run. No, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know whether Stefanski gonna try to run or
He gonna go back to the old playbook and then work it
we
in.
don't know how Deshaun's gonna look. Whether he'll be up to speed to stay with us if we get behind.
Hey man, I'm changing my score. 30-27, man. Bengals, man.
30-27 Bengals.
Yeah. 30-27 Bengals.
I'm gonna go 35-21 Bengals.
But I just look at that defensive line and them linebackers, man. It's like you're not stopping the run at all.
I'm gonna go 35-21 Bengals.
35,
Yeah, because now
21.
that I'm thinking back, we did stop Joe. We stopped Mixon last time, but we did.
But we had some
linebacker-
type of
yeah,
linebacker
we had
back there.
linebackers back there.
Yeah, we had linebacker. Now we lost Taki, and that was
That was the last
the
of the.
last of the backup
Yeah,
linebackers. Now we ain't got no backup.
Yeah, and that's right. He's a backup. He's
Yeah.
not even a starter.
He was on special teams too. Remember, he was
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
special
yeah.
teams.
Yeah.
It's hurting my head
All right,
right
Tank,
now.
what
I
we
mean,
got,
like
man?
you said, the only way is they gotta run the ball, keep Joe Burrow off the field. If we do that,
It's hard to continue to just beat
Yeah.
down on somebody, but I'm gonna go Browns 31, Bengals 28.
31.
But I'm gonna
Who's
say
gonna
this.
do all the scoring this time?
I'm gonna say this though.
Is it Chubb?
This could be that one game that we have every couple years where it's just a shootout where everybody's just scoring left and right. You know, we had the what was it last time? Like 51-48 or something like that. We seem to get into those with them a lot. But
I know you ain't predicting that.
I'm not predicting that. I'm saying there's a possibility that this might be that game, but I'm gonna stick with my prediction right now.
I think it'll be a lot of
So
running.
you got who? Browns 35, Bengals 30.
Yeah, and I think
Where are all these
31.
I think
28, right?
Yeah.
31,
I
20.
think we're gonna see Hunt and Chubb get into the end zone. Then I also think we'll get Farrell Brown into the end zone. I said that last week though too. And then of course Amari Cooper.
Man, it's hard because we
They
don't
might
know.
even get another.
It's this helter-skelter offense, man. We don't know.
Defense might get us some touchdowns.
I mean, I already said if we had looked good against the Texans, then I would say we got a chance, but we ain't even scored touchdowns.
No, that's true.
We didn't even.
I didn't think we got the red zone.
But once again,
we never even got in the red
we
zone,
did.
did we?
We threw an interception.
Yeah,
That's right, he's at the
yeah,
left.
we got 7
But once
got the red zone.
just think about it though. That's Stefanski. He could have easily ran the ball
Random, yeah.
twice.
They weren't stopping them.
That drive. They wasn't stopping the Browns.
No, they weren't. I don't know why you even call a pass there. Why you even call a pass there?
Now it's money time.
And you know Deshaun is not being very accurate.
No.
Yeah, worse.
He could
run for the touchdown.
Right.
Call a
Call
quarterback.
a read action right there.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Or a bootleg.
Well, bootleg, yeah. Call a bootleg.
Had them all go that way.
Yeah.
Come back this way and run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I hate blaming on Stefanski, but sometimes you gotta own up to it. You gotta say it's
And then don't call a pass down the middle on a cover 2 or a cover 1. Just call, like we said, call it a little quick slant, a little short pattern. But like you said, just run the ball. You got Chubb Hunt at the 11. They didn't stop to try. Just run the ball.
build the confidence.
Build the confidence. That's right.
Now you took away the confidence.
Now
on
we
the
don't have
interception.
confidence. That's right. We don't have the offense. Don't have the confidence coming into this game.
Well,
They need it.
31-28. Donovan Peoples-Jones is going to do it all kickoffs. All kickoffs.
Yeah,
I see
That
Chubb.
would be awesome.
My 31 points.
My prediction, I see Chubb scoring once. I see Hunt scoring once. I see Coop scoring once and 2 field goals. That's
I mean,
it.
unless we just like we did, we just shut them
Maybe
down
even that.
defensively.
Deshaun, maybe.
I don't think we're gonna beat them in no offensive shootout like that. But
We can't throw right
that's your
now.
prediction.
Yeah.
I don't think we got enough chemistry and consistency to throw to try to go blow for blow right now. We can't go.
We got
to run that clock out
Run that clock
and
out.
keep them on the sideline.
Keep it a controlled game. Yeah, like we
Bring
did.
back that Brissett playbook and do that.
That's it, man.
It was good to actually see him get in the game yesterday.
Oh yeah,
I like how they use him.
yeah, the fake sneak.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sneaking. Got him.
Yeah, we gonna.
That was also a weird thing. Why get rid of Dobbs when you could just easily get rid of Rosen off the practice squad? Or Mund. No one even knows who that guy
No,
is.
Mund's not bad.
You don't know anything about Kellen Mond?
He's not bad.
Is he?
No, he's decent.
Kellen Mond he's a thrower.
Yeah, he can roll out too.
And a scrambler.
I've never seen him play.
You ever saw him play at Texas A&M?
No.
Yeah, I saw him play.
Yeah, he's all right.
I remember the name.
Rosen can go.
Yeah, Rosen.
But Mond, I think we needed the Dobbs and the Mond type players for
I would
Deshaun.
have loved to keep Dobbs.
I don't. Why? Yeah, Dobbs is your second string quarterback all year, and you keep your practice squad player. The NFL is just shaky.
Yeah, and he's I think he got in with the Titans.
Really, the Titans?
I think so. I know he went to go.
He might need to go to Baltimore since.
Oh man, that would.
Oh, Lamar, man.
Imagine that.
But they said it's not season ended.
No.
So
When the coach is
That's
praying
what they
that
say.
it's not season
They
ending.
ain't telling everybody.
it's a
Just like-
paycheck ended.
Just like they told us. Just like they told us. Oh, Deshaun was ready.
Oh, that's right.
Paycheck ended.
This was his last year
Yeah.
there.
Deshaun was ready.
This paycheck ending right here. So
Oh, man.
maybe he won't be in Baltimore next year. Maybe he'll be on another team.
More than likely.
Might pay him the money. They ain't want to pay him evidently.
Arizona could use a quarterback.
That they already signed Kyler.
I know.
That
They
Max.
gotta
I know. I was just
Yeah.
joking.
You know what I'm saying? They that's messed up. So they try to tell Kyler he had to study. Like, what was up with that?
He had that. Oh, they were saying that he didn't study the playbook, so they put a clause in there that
So you gonna
they're
tell this
saying that
guy?
he plays.
How is it the
There was a-
quarterback
that
didn't
was a
study the
way-
playbook?
How you gonna tell him he can't study? He didn't study his playbook.
That was a
And
way.
he's calling the plays.
He's calling the plays. I just want to go to call the plays I know.
That was a way of them saying stop playing so many video games.
They want to make him a pocket quarterback, and that's not his style.
That's not his style. He's a scrambler. Now, what he can't say.
Wasn't their head coach his coach in college too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cliff Barry?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kingsbury. Yeah.
Mm,
That's just
$100 million mansion, Barry.
Well, all right, last 3 minutes. So thank you all for watching Against All Odds Sports Radio Show. And make sure you check us out, tegmedia.org. We got a couple more weeks before the new year. Don't wait till the new year to make a resolution. Make a resolution like right now and start working on it for real. That's why people go wrong at. Then I want to lose weight, or I want to exercise more, or I want to do this. Do it now. Why wait?
And no, if you don't want, don't call it a resolution, because a lot of people don't do resolutions. Set a goal for yourself.
Call it a revelation.
Yearly goals. Just set a goal for yourself.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bruce, and see.
So we got the toy drive coming up.
Toy drive. When is it, Bruce?
Drive. It's the 16th of December.
Next Friday.
We're going to do this.
That we do is the toy drive. Just seeing all the toys that people get.
I'm sorry, y'all. We got to announce that again. It was on mute when they played the video. So, real quick, you'll get, once you come, bring 2 toys, you'll get a raffle ticket,
A dream
ticket.
Yeah, and we're giving them Rainbows, Babies, and Children's.
Yeah.
So it's a FAAD.
The FAD Foundation.
They're gonna
Forever
deliver
and
it.
a day.
They're gonna deliver it. And we got Educate Mission is helping with that. So all that's gonna go to Rainbows, Babies, and Children's University Hospital. What is university?
Who DJing?
Yeah, University Hospital.
Who DJing?
DJ TK.
Oh, okay. There it is.
This guy, right?
If I heard about his name's Tank or something.
Hey, Cleveland, for real though, if y'all want y'all music played, come down. Tank will try to get
I
it in
will
there.
play it. Yeah.
All right. So we'll see y'all. It's Against All Odds Sports Radio Show.
Kane,
Javon, Base the Legacy.
Tank, aka DJTK.
Bruce B. Smooth Ballard.
All right, we out. See y'all next Monday.
Next Monday.